and welcome to the Gruyère AOP European Curling Championships 2017. We are in St. Gallen, Switzerland, which is situated in the northeastern part of Switzerland. It's home to some beautiful architecture and a beautiful monastery, but we are in the beautiful Ice Sports Centre here in St. Gallen for the men's session 4 of the round robin stages.
Germany versus Scotland. On sheet C, Netherlands versus Austria.
So today's matchup is between Germany and Scotland, and Sebastian Schweizer is in at lead for Germany, Daniel Herberg at second, Manuel Walter at third, and the skip, Alexander Baumann. So taking a look at Team Scotland, it's Cameron Smith at lead, Kyle Waddle at second, Thomas Muirhead at third, and the skip, Kyle Smith. So here's the standings so far. Scotland going really well, looking to extend their lead at the top of the table. 3 wins alongside Switzerland and Sweden. Norway with 2, Germany, Italy, Netherlands and Russia with 1. Austria and Slovakia yet to pick up a win. So elsewhere, other matchups: Italy taking on Switzerland, Netherlands, Austria, Slovakia, Norway, Russia, Sweden, where our focus will be on Germany versus Scotland. So, I am Kenny Edwards and I'm joined by 2002 Olympic gold medalist Rona Howie. I'll be bringing you this coverage from draw 4 of the round robin stages. It will be Scotland to play first. Scotland playing the Yellowstones, Germany red. And I expect a very exciting game, a very aggressive game here in this draw 4. Rona, how do you expect this one to go?
Yeah, I certainly think it'll be a tight game. Scotland have got off to a great start in the competition with 3 wins. Germany are desperate to get this win on the board, so I think we'll see a fantastic 10 ends of curling.
Well, straight away, Cameron, or known as Cammy Smith, throws up the centre guard. Does that just show the confidence that Team Scotland has?
Yeah, definitely. You know, they've had 3 really good games on the ice, so they're very confident. With the ice conditions, they know what it's doing and they're confident with their play, so go for it. You know, they put the pressure on Germany at end 1. So Germany just slipping back T there with their lead stone, so it gives Scotland the opportunity here to come in and freeze on top of that.
Line's good. Big line. T-line.
Switching it. Sweeper back button, Tom.
Weight's perfect.
Hard in, hard in. Just keep it moving, hard.
Hard, Tom.
Hard. Keep coming, keep coming.
Hard.
All you got, Tom. Go, 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 go.
Good.
Ah, lovely shot. Great communication there with the sweeping as well. Just to get that weight right.
And this is Sebastian Schweizer. His first game so far this week. Ryan Sherrard taking a seat on the bench for this one.
Hammer. Længe skåret.
Ja, pik. Weiter. Ja, schön. Wunderbar. Even top four is not bad.
So there we see the rules of play. 6 ends minimum, 38 minutes thinking time, and 1 60-second timeout.
Sweep for top four, boys.
So Kyle Waddle,
Line's nice.
23-year-old full-time curler and student.
Line's good. Little bit of room now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh no, we're here, we're here. Oh, Kami. Kami. Oh, no, no, no.
Quite a lot of stones in play, Rona, for a first end.
Yeah, it's good to see. And I think as well, because the first stone of Germany went back tee, it's caused that freezing game to start quite early on.
Yep. Schnur freeze. Kalt weg. Yep. Yep, weiter.
This is looking a tighter line with this one.
Turn draw. And just chat like the same way. Just touch our own one and sit there. Like T-weight, just bump that stone.
Yeah, I like that.
Little bit line, yeah, line. Hard line.
Top 12.
Hard line.
Hard boys.
The Supers are on this one early, and you see the curl of this one
Hard, we're bumping the red.
really moving hard and fast.
All you got. Hard, boys. Hard, Kami. Hard, keep the angle, keep the angle.
Sorry, boys, just soft.
Really good sweep.
Yeah, just light and weight, and it
Also nahezu gleiche
took
Länge,
off
oder?
quicker.
Hätte ich auch gesagt, oder?
Scotland don't have last stone here, so they just need to be careful they're not letting Germany build ahead.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little surprised they didn't play the takeout through the port.
Yep.
Noch viel!
Länge skåret.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hart! Jetzt ist er gut!
Whoa, whoa,
A
whoa.
lot of rotation in this one. This one looks really nice.
Schön, wunderbar.
Wunderbar, sehr schön.
Nice shot from Daniel Herberg.
Same shot as me. Whose shot? Them, I think.
It's all right, well, we could freeze as well.
Who lies?
The red shot.
Germany only lie one at the moment.
Force them to one.
We've always got that.
Same way as your draw shots, slow on top.
Yeah, this is our first look at Thomas Muirhead.
Looks pretty close. Waist nice!
Whoa, line, whoa.
Felt there.
Very young team for Scotland here at these European Championships.
Kyle only.
It is, but a team full of experience.
Out, out. Out. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This one's just hanging a wee bit
Good weight, Tom.
high. His weight wasn't bad at all.
That's good.
It's actually put the yellow in a really nice spot now that they could catch
Nur die Frage, ob wir die wegkriegen.
what they could see and drive it into the pack.
Yeah,
Nach innen rollen.
not a bad result there at all. As I say, Scotland will be quite happy if Germany have that one shot, and that's all they get, because it's not going to be easy for Germany to get in to get two.
Oh, sorry.
Kyle looking a bit worried there.
Frage ist der, Double, Nase.
Ah, der ist auch nicht schlecht.
Ja, wahrscheinlich bleibt er
Ja,
hin.
den Double.
Aber dann hätten wir halt hier ein bisschen mehr Luft.
Ja, aber es kann sein, dass man den wegschießt. Dass er dann nur noch auf den schießen muss.
Was soll man den machen mit Hackway? Aber ist halt hier alles offen, gell?
Würde ich nicht. Und dann nimmt er unseren Schaum
Gut,
raus.
wenn wir den mit Hackrate spielen, dann bleibt er ja da.
Ja, ja, ja. Was meinst du?
Well, team confident about the first end.
Also wenn wir irgendwann wieder
Scotland are making
hinkommen
them
wollen,
think.
Ja, ja, wir müssen jetzt was
Early
machen
on.
mit dem da.
muss
Oder?
der auf jeden Fall weg. Dann bringt uns der was, den einfach weg.
Ja, wenn man aber dann mitnehmen, ist scheiße.
Aber wenn, dann würde ich schon den machen.
Ja, machen wir den.
Den und mit 0. Oder wie? Damit der hier irgendwo noch bleibt.
Genau, ja.
Well, are you surprised they're taking these yellows, Rona? Because that red that's sitting on top of the 4 foot closest to the centre line is really the key red that you're looking to protect, not the actual shot at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I thought they might have made a play in the guard at this point.
Always driving that yellow stone into the pack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still doesn't look great for Scotland, though.
If we lose the 6, can you lose the 6 out that way?
So Scotland are lying second and third shot just now.
Go through the hole, this one stays. Oh, this one? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I think it definitely goes, yeah, and that one probably stays. Can't guard because he's got this tap. You like?
What are you thinking?
Aye. The only shot I'm seeing is this. That or guard this tap. But you're guarding their stone, which I don't really like. Yeah. I'm not sure if he throws on this turn, what does he do?
Can we play the out turn freeze in the red?
Huh?
Out turn freeze on the red?
It's tough to get a good angle and you're probably...
I just don't like this because if he knows it's safe, he could lose his 6, lose the 5.
If we guard, he's going to play that.
Yeah.
He's going to run onto there and try and touch that, and that's going to move that, and he could lie 3 or 4.
Yeah, I don't like leaving him that.
We maybe have to play it.
How are we playing it in a good position
Why
though?
don't we do?
Roll underneath.
How do we play that and get good for us?
Tough because you want to hit it thick, and then you're leaving that red there.
You're losing your 5 as well.
The other shot, very tricky, is like tap, tap.
It's maybe an easier shot though.
I don't like leaving four reds in the 4 foot right now.
Oh, I know, aye. Well, the only way to kill any of them is to throw that just now. I mean, that'll spill. I don't think that'll touch that.
Can we
Might-
play that?
Pretty skinny right enough. If you stuff it there,
Is that a disaster?
probably not. Because that makes it quite a usable rock for us.
Joy call a time.
I don't mind having a go at that. I think we need to move this so we can use that yellow.
Pretty thin.
Oh yeah.
What if we put it onto half rock of the red? Probably not this. See if we catch this, it's probably not terrible.
Well,
It's not ideal either.
both of those reds.
Let's just make this double then.
Yeah.
Pretty thin.
Catch the one in the 4 foot.
Yeah, like that.
Because we can't run it if we run it. I don't think it's going to work out well for us.
Are you throwing 8, Tom?
Eh?
8?
Yeah. Pretty thin.
Just like a feel, eh?
Take your time, I'll hold it.
Well, call is to drive this redstone Probably looking for about half-stone contact, Rona, do you think?
Yeah, just trying to angle it back onto their own yellow. Because they know if they don't play it, the Germans will.
Well,
All right.
actually, although he's spilled the red into the button,
Did that hit the board? Yeah, yeah.
It certainly opened up the yellow for them to use.
just a hair away from catching the top yellow.
Oh, we're trying to get right over the top of the red.
Probably overswept it.
Now Germany lie to. They're quite happy to guard the situation.
Oh!
Weißer, drei.
Nee, drei. Bleib drei.
Bleib drei, ja.
Weg!
Oh!
Das ist gut. Schön.
Wunderbar.
Gut.
Schön.
Think so, eh?
So Germany happy with that. Covered their 2 stones
Just high the
on
nose,
the
really.
forefoot.
I'm a little surprised that they're looking at the run in this one. I think if you just came round at battering weight, just knock your yellow onto the red, you're going to be sitting second short, and it's very difficult for then Germany to score 2. Very difficult shot this.
Whoa! Whoa! Coming!
No, no. Whoa! Coming!
All right.
So Scotland have opened it up, but I think you'll see Germany replace that guard now.
10. Ich sage 15 ist auch gut. Geht ja nur um die Linie.
Zwei ist am besten.
Ja, ja.
Ja, Linie!
Okay, Linie ist gut.
2! Nur in der Länge, nur sauber,
Schön.
nur sauber. Manuel am
So the
Schein.
sweepers working this one hard
Hard rum.
to get the line right.
Hard! Hard, go! Hard! 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 Hard!
Ja, ist gut.
Okay, schön.
Wunderbar.
Perfekt.
So that's a good guard from Germany there. So Scotland now need to look at, see how they can at least get in for second shot.
Need to be careful where his hit rolls as well. Boy needs to be back, maybe. I think that's enough to get that one out of there. Heavy hand.
Probably has to be bad here, eh?
Heavy hand.
Okay.
Tight hole, really.
Like a
I
70.
think just like try and miss the red and it's good, eh?
So a heavy hack weight is what they've called for here,
Yeah, 70 is good, I think, Cal.
to try and nudge the yellow back onto one of the reds.
He's nice!
Yep! Gotta go! Gotta... Hard! Hard! Hard, boys! Hard! 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 Keep going! Hard!
Keep going.
Roll the yellow.
A real nice stone from Kyle Smith.
Really nice.
Yeah, that was a lovely weight and well swept the whole way to hold the line.
Sneaks through. But has he left a shot for Germany for possibly a 3, just to follow that down at similar weight.
Ja, ja.
20.
20, ja. Ich glaube, du musst dich einmal pro Tag auf den gelben konzentrieren, dann ist gut.
Yep, he's trying to just follow down the same path.
So key shot for Alexander Baumann, a chance to really get off to a good start. This one's beginning to curl hard now. Have they got past the top one? No, they haven't. So a chance missed for Germany. Scotland get away with that one. It's only a single point. So after the first end, it's Germany 1, Scotland 0. So the second end of draw number 4 of the round robin here at the Gruyère AOP European Curling Championships. Germany picking up 1 in that first end. Very entertaining first end, Rona, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. A lot of stones in play, and both teams had to think quite hard about what shots they were going to play. So Scotland now have last stone advantage at this end, so they're putting up their corner guard to try and generate a 2.
Weight's really good. It's Tom's now. Wait's for weight though. Yep. You can go a little. Good.
That's good there.
Good, Cammy.
Good seat.
Wait.
I actually thought it was a little light, but who ran on?
It's an angle. Right.
So there we've seen the green lights just coming on as it passed the black hog line. Stone must be released before that line. The green light's just indicating that it has been released.
So that guard's just slightly over-curled for Germany. It gives Scotland the opportunity to come round and tap this stone back. So left-hander, Cammy Smith, just playing a tap back weight.
Tom!
Clean it. That's good. Really nice weight, Cammy.
Yep, nice result.
So while this end builds up, we'll take a look at Slovakia versus Norway. And Skip Thomas Olsrud just needs to hit the paint for a score of 2 in this first end.
Easy.
Slovakia in their first A-Division European Curling Championships, and they're finding it pretty hard going. So it is a score of 2 and the lead for Norway. So Russia, Sweden, and this is Alexei Timofev with a great start for the Russians here. This looks like a straightforward hit for 4 against Nicholas Adin, right down onto the beak. Wow, could we have an upset on our hands here? Big 4 in the first end.
Bisschen mehr.
90. 90.
So Germany have just hit and rolled out with that, so it gives Scotland the opportunity now to come round the guards. So you can see the clock on the screen. That will time from hog line to hog line. Gives an indication of the speed of the ice.
Let's switch it. Yeah, Calmy's
Wait,
in.
okay. All Calmy's.
Lots of room.
Keep it high.
Hard, 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 hard. Even if we go deep now, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, 14 and a half seconds. That's
Keep coming, keep coming.
a little bit quicker than we've seen so far this week.
Speeded up slightly now. The ice has been embedded in for a couple of days. It's getting slightly faster. That one was a good weight, but it just took a long time to curl. So Germany just going to try and tap it back. So this one looking quite high, just clipped it, and hasn't removed it from play. So advantage to Scotland now when they've got last stone here, if they can
10-15.
throw another one round behind these
I think
guards.
so. Just same as your Joshua, 10-15, you're perfect.
Yeah.
So Thomas has a
Similar to
So a different style from most of the rest of the curlers out there. Maybe you can talk us through the style that Thomas Muirhead has, Rona.
Yeah, so that's known as the tuck delivery. Certainly very effective for Thomas. He's got very long legs and makes it look very easy.
Good weight, Tom.
Nice.
Sit here heavy. Sit here heavy with the hand. Sit here heavy.
Yeah, you tend to see more tuck deliveries in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
So if you look at it again, he's right up on his toe. And really good eye line with the brush for line of sight there for playing it.
Yeah, whereas you see Manuel Walter there, flat foot.
Flat foot.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of physios out there that don't like seeing the tuck delivery because it's very hard on the knees. Puts a lot of pressure through the knee. So if you're flat-footed, it's the pressure of the body weight is spread throughout rather than the Scottish coach, Victor Gallen.
Yeah, this line is proving a little bit difficult down the centre.
I think it's very weight sensitive down here. A wee bit of weight on it and it hangs fairly straight. This is an opportunity to roll behind the guards. Oh, and just hangs into lie two.
Weight was good.
So that's Martin Beiser, a German coach.
He's got the binoculars out.
Yeah, just looking at that, I think Germany will be able to see most of the Yellowstone in fully 12. Well, does enough to remove both of them. And this just shows the confidence of Team Scotland. They're just going to go around this, not going to worry about it, and try and make their two.
Yeah, just ignore that one of Germany and try and come round and force an error from Germany to get their two.
Waist nice. Top four.
Top line, just line.
No line, no line.
Cammy. All heavy.
Waist
No
nice.
line.
Waist good. Never water.
Waist nice.
Very tricky line this, beginning to come down towards the centre now.
They're going deep.
Hard, let's bury it.
The key is here that they bury it so that Germany can't see the stone. So they weren't bothered if it was going back behind the tee. It takes a long time to come there. His weight was nice.
Wir haben da gegeben für T-Line, oder? Lust du?
And with this tricky line, Kenny, you know, Germany will be wary about putting a wee bit of running on to tap back, because if he doesn't get the curl,
Nase davor, leicht innen.
then he could go straight past it. But I think he'll just go for the dead draw and sit on top.
Okay, ne, das, ja, okay.
Liegt hinter der T-Line.
Ah ja, gut.
Ja. Ein Tick weniger, Daniel. Ja.
95, 0. 95 hätte ich gesagt. Schneller.
Alexander Bowman.
8.
So you can hear them saying 7-8.
Nur Länge, nur Länge.
So that indicates that the weight's probably about back of the forefoot, and you can see the line still hanging.
Kein Schräg, kein Tap, kein Tap. Hack, hack, hold!
Starting to lose its handle a wee bit there, and it just came in and ended up a lovely shot.
Yeah, a real nice shot from the skip. Yeah, did begin to sit down really quickly at the end.
Because it actually was coming in past the guards in a wider line than the Scottish stone. But it just really sat down.
Daniel, was war der?
He's asking his sweepers what his time was there.
Be very, very difficult to score two.
I like this.
Whatever you prefer, I don't mind.
We're going to have to get really close to that guard, and we're still going to have to bump it quite a bit.
Kind of weight with
He's
Owen.
certainly going for it.
Okay.
It's the final stone of the second end. Germany sitting one. Beginning trying to cut across the centre line now. Have they done enough? Haven't pushed it out the 1 foot. And it is a steal of 1 for Germany. Not sure if that shot was there. So it's Germany leading now. 2 shots to 0.
Never before in the history of the World Men's Curling Championship has the stage been so spectacular and the backdrop so electric. A never-before opportunity to watch the best of the best on ice and soak up everything else you love about Las Vegas, including the first ever 9-day pool party. Reserve your place in history now at LasVegasCurling.rocks. Las Vegas 2018, your curling oasis awaits.
Das ist nicht so schlecht.
So, you're watching coverage of the Gruyère European Curling Championships 2017 from St. Gallen, Switzerland. This is the round-robin game between Germany and Scotland. Germany 2 points ahead after 2 ends.
Better room, boys. Tom's in.
Tom, hard.
Hard, boys, for weight as well. All you got.
Come on, boys, hard.
Keep coming.
Go.
Well, Scotland just throwing up the corner guard.
Yeah, it is important, you know, to get these guards in the right place, because all ice is different, and it's finding the best place to get the good draws round behind.
So we're going to take a look at Russia versus Sweden. And it is skip Nicholas Edin with a chance to try and score 2. Just looking for a takeout on this Redstone. That's exactly what he's done. They scored 2, but they still trail by 2. It's Russia 4, Sweden 2. Also, Italy versus Switzerland. Amos Mosenar having to draw against 3 with his final rock. Sweepers jumping on this one early. Have they done enough to get this one in for shot? Well, they have, and it's a single point for Italy. They trail 2-1. And while we were away, we've seen that Germany tried to peel the corner guard, clicked it, but removed both Redstone and the house.
Yeah, Scotland had played a lovely draw around the corner guard, so it forced Germany to go for the peel, but they got a fortunate result from their peel. There's still advantage for Scotland with last stone here. They want to get their 2 back. So decided to put up another guard.
So are you surprised they've thrown the guard rather than putting a stone in the house, Rona?
I think it's early enough in the end yet. They're looking for an error from Germany. You know, they could tempt them by showing them half a stone, and then the error comes. So, you know, one error and they could come round and score a 3 at this end. So I think it's still early enough in the end.
It's very, very tight to the guard.
They were sweeping that hard to hold it. But that Scotland will just ignore that and they'll swing another one round.
Should be close.
It's nice.
T-line, boys.
So indicating the weight's okay.
Weight's okay. Make the weight good, boys.
See this one beginning to curl off the centre line.
Yep, hard. As far as you can, come on.
Weight's nice.
Hard, boys.
They're working that hard to get it back.
That's
Really good sweep, boys. Good. Really good sweep. That's perfect.
Very well swept there. And they didn't want to bring it any further back because then Germany could have used their own red stone. So it forces Germany to go for the guard.
Manuel Walter. Straightforward peel from him. Makes the yellow go away. Opens things up.
Alright, guard, what do we like?
Quite like good. Spot the rigs.
Don't mind you're over there. What do you like?
Maybe don't mind one more.
25.
Yeah, just having a chat whether to put another guard up or draw and split the house just now, but they feel it's still early enough that they can pop another guard and try and force an error.
Possibly be tempted to freeze the 2 stones in the house, Rona.
Yeah,
You can almost freeze it.
Kyle Smith did look at that, but he also doesn't want to leave a double on the yellows now that they've got the advantage at this end.
Overcurl it. Overcurl it.
Perfect weight. Weight's really nice.
It's guarding the red.
You can hear there's always a lot of good communication about the weight. That one's just over curled. Germany won't be able to see all of this though, so they'll be playing a gentle tap back.
Have sneaked past.
Yep, that was a good shot from Germany to tap that one back, but it leaves Scotland now the opportunity to roll off this one and sit half checking the German stone.
Normal. Go. Normal.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Shot.
A great shot from Thomas Muirhead.
Yeah, it's a great result, and Germany can't see the whole stone. They can maybe only see half from the hack.
Because you got me at a good split for the garden.
You were good.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Shot.
Yep, happy with that result.
Germany will look to try and hit and stay with this. Well, they've rolled to the centre line.
Yep, so Scotland will try and remove this and get a wee roll behind their corner guard.
Probably 55 nice because it's pretty quick.
Similar weight to what you've been throwing.
Yeah.
Weight's nice.
Weight's good. Oh. Weight's perfect.
No.
Coming. All the way.
So hoping this will curl.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just not enough to get the perfect roll.
Very good weight, to be honest. Das ist okay, wenn wir leicht rollen, ist auch gut.
Genau, ja.
Leichter Roll, das ist super.
Yeah, didn't quite make the roll, so
Ja, 38.
Alexander Bowen with a chance to play the hit and roll himself and maybe force a one.
Das ist Rollen ist perfekt.
Ja, das ist auch gut.
Yeah, because if Scotland aren't able to score 2 at this end, they would rather blanket and keep last on advantage. They don't want to be forced to take their one.
20. Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard, hard. Sit.
Just missed the roll.
Er macht irgendwann. Very good.
Yeah, unlucky to just roll too far. It gives Scotland the opportunity now to blank the end.
Nice clean throw, camera, hold it.
So final stone of the third end.
Please, please.
Nice throw.
Seems pretty happy with this one. Things are out of play. And no score in the third, but it's still Germany leading. 2 shots to nothing after 3 ends.
Sehr schön.
Underway in the fourth end, and it's Sebastian Schweizer for Germany. That's the first mistake we've seen from Team Germany, throwing that one back of the 8 foot. This will allow Scotland to once again throw the corner guard without any pressure at all.
They tried, but I don't think it managed. Line's good. Just keep it moving, boys.
Line's good.
Line's good. Line's perfect.
So a little surprised that
Well sweat, boys.
Scotland are throwing
Yep, yep.
the corner guard on this right-hand side of the sheet. They did struggle to get in behind it in the second end. Would have thought they'd maybe have a throw in the other handle. Sebastian Schweizer, 73% for the tournament. Well, he must be 73% for the game as well, because this is his first game in the tournament.
Top beats.
6 feet on. Yeah.
So, Cammy Smith, 89%, playing really, really well. Steady lead.
Heavy.
Line's good.
Back four. Buried anyway. You don't need to touch it for a long time.
Weight's nice, weight's nice.
No, line's good, line's good.
Wow.
Stop,
Good.
stop.
Oh! Good count.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So Daniel Helberg, he himself having a good tournament at 83. But gets second prize there. Tries to peel the guard. Drives her on the nose, makes both yellows go away. Rather fortunate.
Hey, only boys.
Top 12. Weight's
So
good.
Kyle Waddle,
Room is better.
85.
Felt nice to me, boys.
Weight's good. Just line.
Line's good.
And
Weight's good.
Top 4. Top 4. Line's
T.
good.
T.
this one
Finish it.
T.
Yep, hard now.
just beginning to curl now. Real late finish in behind this corner guard.
Good.
Nice, guys. Good job.
Yep, lovely shot. Right on the tee line. You can see there it's completely covered by the guard, so Germany just decide time to clear off the guard.
A lot of rotation in this one.
That's good.
So the Netherlands taking on Austria. And Jaap van Dorp trying to play a takeout with this final walk. Needing to get past this guard and stay. This was going to hang around. Oh, and a chance for 4, but only scores 3. So, Netherlands 3, Austria 0. There we see Russia 4-2 up on Sweden. And Alexei Timofev being forced to draw the button. Sweepers just having to coax this one. This one needs to curl now. Just didn't curl enough, maybe just popped that one a little wide. And it's a steal of 2, and that one's all square.
So yeah, after Germany had left the guard in play, Scotland decided to bring another one round the guard, but unfortunately just caught the guard, so has left 2 guards in play now, but it's opened up the Scottish counter. And Germany just hit and roll out. But this The German shot is behind the tee line, so it gives Scotland the opportunity to come round and freeze on top of this.
What did you get in me, Tom? 3. Good. Just my draw shot.
This is the call you would make, Rona, at this stage?
Yeah, I think they've got to try and get the shot in there to force that error from Germany, because they could hit the top red at the top of the house and roll over behind the corner just to keep the centre open when they've got last stone. But I think at this stage in the game, you know, they want to try and create their 2. The sweeper's working this. Yep, so that's pretty well covered. Germany will just be able to see the edge of that. No, it's forced Germany to follow in and draw up to it. So this stone's looking a lot wider than the Scottish one, and still catching the guard. Yep, so that's the error that Scotland were looking for, to try and generate a 2 now. Just that difference in line, Kenny, there. An inch higher played, and just takes longer to come off the hill.
Yeah, I think with this shot for Thomas Muirhead, he just needs to be on the high side. Error on the right side. Certainly can't afford to catch that top red.
No, and ideally I would like to finish top of the tee line as well, so that Germany can't freeze on top.
The line is very big though. And they tuck the edge in. It's actually okay there. Probably can't see the inside of it.
No, I think the inside edge is covered, and it was a great weight. It just took a long time to come in.
Yeah, it's the ice this morning seems to be a little bit straighter than what we've seen.
And running a bit faster as well.
It's actually found an okay spot. Isn't perfect, but to remove both the yellows is very difficult.
Yeah, because the likelihood if it catches a back yellow, it will jam on the red. But he can't see the whole stone. Just nicked it past the red.
I'm not convinced they called that, Rona.
No, I don't think they did, to be fair, but he got the result. You can see that he just clipped that back one, didn't even touch the red at the back. But, you know, Scotland have got cover here. If they can get round here top of the tee line.
Yeah, I think I've got to agree with Kyle playing this hand. They know it. So. We have seen the out-turn be very straight.
To the back one. Back 4. Back 1.
Holds for a line.
Back 4.
Whoa, whoa. Line's good.
This one looks a little heavy.
On it. Back 12. On it. Back 12.
He has got backing to come to, but ideally would like to have been top tee here. But it's such a difficult line to get that weight and line spot on. He's line shot, so that was first outcome that he was looking for.
Yeah, this time electing to play the draw. Alexander Baumann at 75%. We expect to see it a little higher.
So sweepers are saying it's got enough weight.
See the handle on this one just beginning to come off. The late finish.
So just spun off. So it gives Kyle the opportunity just to tap back for two. It was earlier on the week those zones were finishing there coming in, but you just saw that one hanging straight for straight air at the end.
Big hacks the weight, Tom.
Like that. 80's good, Kyle.
Yeah, so final stone for Kyle Smith and a chance to tie the game.
Waist all firm. Waist nice.
Really
Certainly not heavy. This one beginning to move.
All you got.
Have they got it past the top one? Oh, they haven't. And have they spun another one in? No, they haven't, but it's going to be a steal for Germany. Certainly a single point. So it's them who have the lead. It's Germany 3 now, Scotland 0.
Never before in the history of the World Men's Curling Championship has the stage been so spectacular and the backdrop so electric. A never-before opportunity to watch the best of the best on ice and soak up everything else you love about Las Vegas, including the first ever 9-day pool party. Reserve your place in history now at LasVegasCurling.rocks. Las Vegas 2018, your curling oasis awaits.
So end before the 5th end break. And it's Germany, somewhat surprisingly, 3 up on Team Scotland.
Should be there. Gave it quite a lot. Line's fine.
Keep it coming for weight.
So
Yeah, go.
Scotland just going to put up their corner guards here, try and generate a couple at this end.
Keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming.
Really good feet, boys. Sorry. Just pick a bit. Yeah. Watch yourself.
That was 30.
But sometimes, Kenny, it's better even to put the corner guards not too wide so that you could come round them in both hands. It's just finding the best place that there's a good swing on the ice to get cover.
So we take a look at the Netherlands versus Austria. And this is skip Sebastian Wunderer. It looks like he's playing a takeout to try and score a single point. Super's having to go for line. This was beginning to move. Have they held it? And they haven't. So it's a steal of one. And it's a 4-0 lead for the Netherlands. So Norway, Slovakia. Slovakia playing an in-turn hit and roll. It just looks like he's maybe playing a draw round. David Misson. Has he done enough? Oh, he has. It's a lot of rotation on that one. So picks up a single point and gets on the board. They trail Norway 3-1.
So just trying to build ahead here. Scotland were just tapping back and hopefully trying to get their shooter behind the corner guard. Just didn't finish enough. So, hit and roll out there from Germany, so it gives Scotland the opportunity to draw around this corner guard.
You've got to say, Germany have given Scotland chances in this game.
Yes, it's there have been a few opportunities, but I think certainly the ice today, just being that wee bit faster and slightly straighter, it's caught the teams out a wee bit. But this is looking good. A lovely shot from Kyle Waddle. Forced Germany now to take the guard. Has removed it, but has left another corner guard for Scotland to come around.
I think we still move it. Right there.
Yeah, we're into the third stones now, so do you think it's time to move this red?
Yeah, I suppose Kyle's got to look at it is biting the 1 foot, so it would be very difficult to outdraw that at the end of the end. So if they can hit this and roll behind the guard, or even just have separation in the two Scotland stones. It takes a long time to come off that centre line, but it's fine. Scotland lie 2.
Manuel Walter being asked for a double takeout. This one looks very close.
He needs to catch this one quite thin. I think he just went over the top.
That's good.
Well, hits and rolls into behind. I don't think that's actually a good shot for Germany. They want to play away from that corner guard. Gives Scotland a bit of backing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what Scotland are looking for, something to freeze against to prevent Germany from taking it out of play.
Wait's nice, T1! Wait's nice!
So
T1! Touch heavy!
sweepers seem happy with the weight.
Back 4. Just line. We're back 4. Still line 8.
Still taking a long time to come off that centre line, isn't it?
It really is. It's hanging much straighter down there.
Okay, good. That's all right. That works. Nice weight.
His weight was beautiful. Just didn't finish.
Soll den probieren, oder?
Den tun beide. Du kannst entweder den spielen.
Oder der ist auch
Wenn er
gut.
zu weit rollt, ist blöd.
Ja, der ist vielleicht besser.
Oder den.
But Scotland do lie too, so ask the question of Germany, which shot they're going to play now.
Das ist ja total dämlich. Dann spielt er nochmal drumherum, dann können wir vielleicht kein Double spielen. Hä? Gefällt mir nicht. Der Roll hinter den Gelben. Dann spielt er nochmal den, dann können wir ihn vielleicht nicht wegschießen.
Mit 0.
Alex, glaubst du, dass wir auf die Mitte gehen sollten? Wenn wir jetzt einen Roll spielen, dann legt er nochmal einen drumherum.
Ja, aber wir liegen ja dahinter gecovert und wir liegen ja Shotgun. Wenn wir den Roll vorne spielen, dann kann es sein, dass wir jetzt eng liegen. Wenn wir zu weit rollen, das ist dumm.
Ja, wenn wir natürlich hinten so.
Und so? Ist der zu dünn oder was? So ist zu dünn.
Okay, das ist super.
Ja, ja.
Mit 0.
So it looks like they elected to play the hit and roll in behind the Scottish Stone in the top of the 4-foot.
No! 90, 6 yeah! Hard! Hard!
A lot of sweeping on this one.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Okay.
So didn't get the roll, but left it there, so Scotland could remove that red and just check over on top of the yellow. Oh, sorry, on top of the red, behind the corner guard.
Don't want to nose it. We want to be a little bit high. Back 4, about there.
Yeah, I think why they're a little bit nervous is they play the takeout on that red in the white 8-foot area. That would possibly leave a double.
So we're just throwing back 4 weight, back T-line weight.
Yeah, they want the stone to finish in a place that's not leaving an easy double for Germany.
Probably, yeah.
So he's saying just a back 4 weight.
So what weight, sorry?
Go 5'10".
Kyle Smith just looking for a back 4 weight to nudge the red back.
Back 12! Back 12!
Objective is to sit 2 shots. Looking at that, the line's pretty big.
Whoa! Wait, back 8, back 12! Tell me!
Played it okay. Maybe just nudged it a couple inches too far.
Huh?
Took a long time to come off that centre.
It really does, yes. And it's the difference. You take a fraction less ice and it'll cut too quickly, so it's finding that right line. So Germany will try for the double here, but the possibility of jamming the yellow onto the red is there, so he has to be careful.
As he threw the hole.
Always.
Wow.
Ooh.
Big miss.
Big miss. And that was him trying to catch it really thin on that side.
That's what, even if he'd come down and hit the nose of the yellow in the top of the floor, he was only ever going to at the maximum give up 2. So
big opportunity for Scotland though now to tie up the scoreboard. You can see this so close.
Yeah, he knows that's a big error. He's opened the door for Scotland to tie the game through 5, who really have been toiling to hang with Germany. It just needs to be a piece of the 8-foot.
Sweepers on it.
They do have a little bit of backing.
Yep, they're going to have to take this the whole way.
Go! Gotta go! Come on, Kyle! Hard!
Have they done enough? I think they have. Oh, they haven't.
Sweepers worked that hard from the start.
It wasn't for the lack of effort by the sweepers. So, after 5 ends, it's Germany 3, Scotland 2.
Ryan?
Coffee.
So highlights of Germany, Scotland. Alexander Baumann with a chance to score 3 in this first end, attempting the hat weight takeout. Catches the high yellow guard and only scores the single. Second end. Scotland's Kyle Smith attempting a tap to get on the board. This one just didn't curl enough. Left the red in the 1 foot, and it was a steal of 1 to Germany and a 2-0 lead after 2 ends. Fourth end. Hack weight takeout for Kyle Smith to level the score. This one really moved hard, caught the top red, and it was another steal for Germany. But at the break, it's Germany 3, Scotland 2. Netherlands, Austria. Sebastian Wunderer with the chance to put some points on the board. Trailed by 4. Just needs to hit the paint to score 2. Sweepers happy with this one. Is it going to hang around? I think it is. It is a score of 2. So that's Netherlands 4, Austria 2. Elsewhere, Switzerland, the host nation, 8-1 up on Italy. As we've seen the feature game, Germany leading Scotland 3-2. Slovakia, they trail Norway 3-1. And Sweden now leading 5-4 after trailing by 4.
Thank you very much. Ich wollte noch einen Espresso.
Ja,
Beide weg. Du musst halt dünn haben, wenn beide weg sonst.
Braucht ihr noch was?
ob wir noch was rauchen.
Rauchen.
Cannabis.
Okay, 2 Minuten haben wir noch.
Ja, dann. So dann.
Ja.
3 hands to go. That's how simple it is. Yeah. All right? Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on, Cammy. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys.
So there we see the stats. Not too much between the teams. The drawing of Germany slightly higher than Team Scotland. But at the bottom there, 2 stolen points for Germany. The real difference between the sides.
Nice. We'll go tight.
Line's good.
Tight.
Yep.
So underway in the 5th end here at the Gruyère AOP European Curling Championships 2017. Draw 4 of the round robin stages.
Go, 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 go.
St. Gallen, Switzerland, the Ice Sports Centre. This feature game is between Germany and Scotland. Germany leading 3-2. Sebastian Schweizer, 88% for this game.
Oh ja, aber das ist noch weit, oder? Länge ist gut, braucht nichts. Hat mehr.
Da ist er schon.
Hat er.
Da ist er schon. Da ist er schon.
Well, a slight error throwing that one back ring. Scotland with the centre guard on. So Cameron Smith, 98% for the game.
Halfway.
Only ever Thomas.
Really high stats from the Scottish lead.
Sit.
No, we're along with that sign.
Get some separation.
Yep. Cammy's had a great game, so just looking to put a second centre guard up. You want to try and leave these in a position that's not an easy double PO for Germany later on.
Had some really good communication between the sweepers and the skip there, telling them exactly where that stone was going to be placed.
So Germany just trying to take the play out to the wing now, keep it away from that centre.
Gut. Ich finde gut.
Weg.
Hat er.
Ein Schritt.
Hat mehr.
Ja, ist gut. Ja, ist gut. Schön, Sepp. Gut. Wunderbar.
So again back tee, when Germany are up with last stone advantage, they would rather have these top of the tee line, but
If you want, yeah. Don't mind that.
it gives Scotland the opportunity now with the front cover to come round. So Scotland here trying the other handle. So they're playing the out turn round here now to see if they get a better finish.
Yeah, only 68% in this game from Kyle. Hasn't had a bad game, but just a couple of slight errors and a couple of shots has put a bit of pressure on the rest of his team.
Really good throw.
Well, that's a good shot there, though. That was a nice finish coming in that hand as well. Germany don't want to be getting into a big guddle behind the guards, so they're just clearing off the guards.
And well, I don't think he's going to clear much with that, Rona.
No, big weight and angled back at release, so no recovery in that one. So definitely advantage turns to Scotland now.
Reid's good. Reid's good. Line's good, boys. Go, 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 go. Line's good.
So they're happy here with the line. They want to bring this one round top tee. Sweeping hard to pull it in. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Good weight.
Has he made up for his error? Oh, he has. Great shot.
Alles wieder gut gemacht.
Certainly laughing about that result.
Yeah, made up for his earlier
Ich
error.
habe mir auch schon ausgeguckt, aber ich habe gerade wieder frech, das zu sagen. Alles wieder gut.
Here we see it once more. Just pushes this yellow across the guard. Gets everything moving. Oh, and big fist pump.
So Scotland now just wanting to hit this one and keep two counters in play. Yep. Pretty good result from Thomas there. Scotland lie two.
Weight was good.
Yeah, really good result there. What it has done is it's pushed two stones together at the back of the house.
Just removed the top one.
Same weight's nice.
So again, Scotland want to hit and roll here and keep that second counter in play.
Yeah, they need to make a roll with this. If they played the nose hit, they would always hit third shot. So it's important they make a roll to the centre line.
They realised it wasn't going to move, so tried to sweep it to lift a double, but actually got a good result there because the yellow's sitting right in front of the red.
That's really good skipping from Kyle Smith there. Knew it wasn't going to roll to the inside, so called it to catch the back red and ensured he was sitting too.
Yep, yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep.
Well, another good shot.
Yep.
So, Manuel Walter looking for the double takeout.
No.
It's only good news.
Hits the yellow onto the other yellow.
It's not bad out there.
Leaves his red sitting short at the back of the house. Kyle Smith down at 60%. A couple of missed shots early on.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Gotta go! Gotta go! Hard! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go!
Just hit and rolled out there.
Müssen wir jetzt? Ha? Müssen wir jetzt? Ja, ich denke, er will den Tap. Oder den Split. Hat er so viele Möglichkeiten. Einer muss halt im Haus liegen, der andere vielleicht näher ran. Will Strom rum oder Split?
So Germany have got the option of drawing round this guard or going for the split to lie 2. But they decided just to go for the straight draw round.
95, okay. Oder?
So Alexander Baumann, just 63% for this game. But he's still 3-2 up on the scoreboard, so making the right shots at the right time. This is looking quite heavy coming into the rings.
Go, 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 go! Hard out! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go!
Thomas Muirhead sweeping that one through. That was an error from Germany there. It gives Scotland the opportunity to come round this corner guard.
10's good way, yeah?
Yeah. 05-10. You won, you've down here, you threw 15.
You hear great communication there about what weight they're going to play down this track.
He was heavy too, mind you, so maybe I should take a little more.
Well, what am I? I'm throwing here for the corners.
Just take a touch more. Exactly. Half still open.
Yeah. 10's really nice.
Yeah, good teamwork there, making sure they're all happy with the ice taken and the weight to be thrown. So the clock will show the split time from hog line to the far hog line.
Ball in, never. We're close. No. This line. No.
The ice been running a bit quicker today.
Back 8. Back 12.
Never.
13.3.
Just waddle. Yep, yep. Yep. Come on. Go, 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 go.
He can take it right back here.
Good. Nice throw.
So that's a good result from Kyle. It's completely covered by the guard.
Aye, good throw.
So forces Germany into a more difficult shot now to go for the raise back on his own red onto the Scottish counter. So last stone of the 6th end. And Germany have decided to just go for the stone cold draw to the centre. So Scotland have forced the one at this end.
Schön, Alex. Okay.
He's looking pretty good.
Yep.
Yep, 1 to Germany.
Ja, ich war zu früh dran einfach.
So after 6 ends, Germany lead 4 shots to 2 over Scotland.
Jetzt. Machen wir wieder wie vor.
Never before in the history of the World Men's Curling Championship has the stage been so spectacular and the backdrop so electric. A never-before opportunity to watch the best of the best on ice and soak up everything else you love about Las Vegas, including the first ever 9-day pool party. Reserve your place in history now at LasVegasCurling.rocks. Las Vegas 2018. Your curling oasis awaits.
So there you see the line scores. Germany 4, Scotland 2 after 6.
I think that's good. Na du.
Ja, schön fest, super.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
So Germany starting off the 7th end. They're happy to put stones in the house. Scotland have got last stone, so we need to try and generate a 2 at this end.
Dead hard, I think we can go. Line's good.
Cammy Smith's had a great game so far.
Line's nice.
Little bit of room. Weight's nice.
Yeah, so how will Scotland feel in this situation, Rona? They're trailing 4-2. It's the first time they've really been down this week. They've already got 3 wins on the board.
Yeah, I think, you know, they'll be disappointed they're down, but they've still got 4 ends to go, and Germany are making errors, so Scotland just need to wait for those errors and capitalise. I think it's taken them a couple of ends to get used to the ice today. It's slightly different, but you saw at the last end that they've certainly got the hang of it now, so you know, 1 error and they get their 2 back and it's all square again, so they won't be panicking. Say 4 ends to go. So they just need to keep the pressure on and really concentrate on their stone positioning now to make it harder for Germany.
So 1 game already finished, and that is Switzerland versus Italy. Switzerland picking up another win. They go to 4-0. So a great start for the Swiss young guys. So Italy beginning to struggle.
Wait, only line's good.
It's curling hard, really. But
So Scotland putting up a second corner guard. Ideally they want them as level as possible, so it's harder for Germany to lift a double.
A lot of rotation on this one, Rona.
And tickles the guard and then takes one of his own out.
Ich weiß nicht, ich dachte, er wäre super.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of misses from Daniel Helberg.
Yes, he's certainly been moving a lot of granite about today, but not always in the right direction.
Bottle down, I'd say. Yeah, you can go.
hard for line early.
Line's good. Line's good.
So Scotland have still got this corner guard that they can draw around.
Wait's nice.
You've got room now, Tom.
You can if you want. You can go. Get it, Carlin. Get it going. Get it going.
Hard bury it, Tom. Hard to bury it.
Takes a long time to start curling there.
Hard. Hard.
Keep going. Keep going.
Take it right back to try and finish it.
Really good feet. Nice. Good job.
Really good effort.
Yep.
Yep, Daniel Herberg certainly is putting a lot of rotation in all these stones today.
Hard. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Schön, Daniel. Gut. Super.
Past the guard, catches enough to stay around.
Same way.
So Scotland will persevere and try and come round the guard again.
Wait, similar.
More positive.
Got to hear more.
Similar.
Line's the same.
Just line.
Yours. Line's better this time.
Yours, Cammy.
Close.
Yep. Yep.
Hard, Cammy, hard. Hard.
Beginning to move.
Yep, it's a tighter line than his last one. It's looking good. Ah, great shot there from Kyle.
Still didn't finish much behind the guard though. You'd expect if it got that tight to the guard, it would have popped out the other
Come
side.
in the other side, yes. So Germany here will be quite happy just to peel off the guard.
So, we see Russia versus Sweden. Alexei Timofev trailing by 1. Can he get more points on the board? He can. Looks like a single point. It's that game all square after 6.
So Scotland electing to hit the back one so that they lie second and third shot.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that Alexander Baumann was elected to hit the yellow on the left-hand side of the sheet there, but he's eventually got to the right shot.
Yeah, but at this stage it's all the stone positioning and where you leave your stones that is key. Yeah, good result. Germany lie 2.
Same way.
Yeah, pretty much same throws, nice. Touch more.
Here more.
No, never.
Whoa.
More. Never.
Stay there. Whoa, whoa.
Never.
Whoa.
A long time for this to move.
Hard, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, nice shot from Thomas.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Nase.
Ja, mit 0.
Ja.
Ruhig.
Sauber. Sauber. Ja. Wow. Wow. Ja. Ja. Wow.
Hard.
Ja. Wow.
Hard.
Gut.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, good shot there from Germany.
Yeah, Scotland beginning to work this up the house to try and create an angle for a double.
Same body, even throw.
Yep, and it's all going to plan at the moment.
Here more.
Like
Maybe
that.
more than you wanted,
Yeah.
is it?
Huh?
No, nothing. Good.
So into the skip stones.
It's nice.
Carl Smith. Just look for the nose of this one.
Whoa. Whoa.
Waist nice.
Ja. Whoa. Whoa, boys.
Yep, happy with the line just now.
Yeah, very good.
Great shot.
Nice throw, good sweep. Nice weight.
It's very difficult now for Germany not to leave a relatively simple double.
Bisschen nach Innenrolle.
The only place he can really go is about a foot to the left-hand side as we look at the overhead.
Aber Nase muss er
Ja,
ausspringen.
leichter Roll nach innen.
But still, you run the risk of running a little bit too far, leaving a nose hit.
It was down this path 2 ends ago that he tried to play the the big shot and flashed past everything, so he's playing a more controlled weight this time.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, back, back, back.
Salmon. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
And there you have it.
He seemed quite happy there to leave that in that position, and that's exactly what Scotland wanted.
Yeah, he maybe thinks that this line's really tricky. Could run a little bit straight.
But it gives Scotland a great opportunity now to score their 2. They've persevered at this end with the corner guards, and it's now given Kyle Smith this opportunity.
So, final stone of this 7th end. Kyle Smith with a chance to level the score. Jumped in this one really early. Is he over the top of it?
Come on.
Ah, great shot.
Perfect. Great double.
So here we see it once more. Makes both Reds go away. Certainly used his sweepers there. So after 7, sorry, it's Germany 4, Scotland 4. Into this 8th end here at the Gruyère AOP European Curling Championships from the Ice Sports Centre in St. Gallen, Switzerland. Germany and Scotland all square. Some very entertaining play from both sides.
Hat er.
Hier leicht over.
Nee, so lang schon nicht. Nee, ist von 4.
So this time, it's passed in. Schweizer manages to hold that red stone top of the tee.
So there you see the difference in the leads play today. Cameron Smith definitely in the lead for Scotland from the Leeds point of view. He's had a great game. Again, 2 lovely guards.
Nicht auf die andere Seite. Wir schießen eher in die Richtung, oder?
So important nowadays for the Leeds to be able to place these stones in the right position time and time again. They're setting up the end. They dictate how that end will be played.
Bisschen mehr habe ich.
So Germany just ignoring these guards. They can't remove them in the free guard zone rule.
Ist noch gut.
So he's just drawing to the wing, away from the centre line of play.
Bleibt noch.
That's good.
Good tip.
You don't see that type of lead too often.
No, you don't. A lot of countries would come round and freeze the one that's on the forefoot.
So there we see Netherlands versus Austria. Austria trailing by 3. Sebastian Wunderer just looking for a controlled takeout double to score 1. That's well played. So they pick up a single point. They still trail 5-3 after 7 ends.
Great shot there from Kyle Waddle. Come into the forefoot completely behind cover. And this is where it's given Germany something to think about. Whether they should draw in as well, or whether they should clear the guards.
Well, there you see the stats. At second, Daniel Herberg, 68. Kyle Waddle, 75. Daniel Herberg, only 50% in his 2 draws.
So they're just trying to come in and half check on the yellow stone of Scotland. Up a bit shorter, but certainly guards their own shot that's on the 1 foot.
Same weight. No, I'll take it here off because I'm wanting to sweep it really.
Top 4!
Take 3 feet off and you
Yeah,
sweep.
I like that.
So Scotland will be quite happy here to try and force Germany to take their 1. But ideally, if they can get in to get shot, they've got the cover there.
Wait's nice.
Alright. We're good. Yep, line.
Top 4. I think you can help me.
Just got to watch that they don't sit short and leave a slash double.
Wait's good, just line. Just line.
Pass, the weight looks really good. Oh, that's a great shot by the second player.
Fantastic shot.
Really has upped his game since the break.
Yep, they've just mastered that line and weight now, and really put the pressure onto Germany here. They will have to clear the guards. Like pinball wizard today.
Yeah.
Daniel Herbert picking off every shot. Still leaves Scotland in a good position though here.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Do you like moving it? Because if you
Which
guard,
one do we
you
want
just
to
bring
guard?
either one.
Still quite early in the end to move it, I think.
Or freeze right in the pocket.
You have to guard the
guard
one
this one.
he's touching Tom.
Here, Tom.
Yeah, centre line guard is
Otherwise he's pinging it.
a good option here.
Does it work on
He's not really got any play with that. Whereas this one, you could probably spring them all. So we guard that. Just guard the 2 straight, yeah.
Throw it on the out.
Whatever turn you want.
Don't mind, to be honest. Whatever hand you know better. Make him face.
This is fine.
Make him face a few when last. He's got a triple if you don't guard.
Okay.
20's away.
Start tight guard.
Yeah.
20's nice. 20, 25.
So just electing to guard that Yellowstone, that sitting 3rd shot.
Yeah, just the yellows that's checked onto the red. Germany can't move that, whereas they can cause some damage by the centre line one. So Scotland could guard that one. It's a harder shot then for Germany.
Just past the side. Just past the side.
Want to kind of keep a bit of distance between these stones.
Good, Tom. Good.
Nice. Good throw.
Yeah, probably just done enough.
It's heavy there. I got you 15.
Threw it really nice.
be fair, Cam, we were getting Cam at 15%.
Wenn wir den trotzdem versuchen.
So?
Nee.
Ich sehe nicht viel. So
Ja,
vielleicht.
wenn wir vorne angehen, dann ist es vielleicht der Double.
They're just saying they can just see an inch of that one.
Genau.
Ja. Ja, ist eine gute Idee, gute
Ja,
Option.
aber wenn wir den... Wir verlieren nur unseren Shooter.
Versuchen hier.
Ja, den dann noch ein Verlierer.
Ja, aber dann liegt er hinter der Garde, spielt nochmal vorne 4 angehen.
Mit wenig Eis, sonst ist es der da.
Ja, danach, aber nicht mehr, wenn wir
Okay, kann man machen, ja.
Oder?
Ja, ist gut. Ja. Machen wir den.
Probieren einfach knapp.
Den.
Und sonst haben wir die Guard.
Ja. Genau, ja. Ja, ist gut. Ja.
Ja, gut.
So they elected to run the long guard in, I think that's what they're calling.
Yes, and they're even saying even if they take it over to the wing and take the yellow out from the wing as well, so as long as they get a result out the house. But they really need to split these yellows in the house.
They're actually going for it past it. Have they got it past? Well, what a great shot that was.
Fantastic shot.
The Yellowstone touched.
You see it once more. Sneaks past the top one.
Hast recht gehabt, geht gut.
Wow. You just wouldn't call that, would you? I think they called the guard, didn't they?
They did.
Wait's a lot firm. Well then.
But Scotland can still remove this and lie too.
Nice. No. Wait's nice.
But it certainly opened the house up for Germany with last stone advantage.
Nice, Tom.
Good shot from Thomas there.
Good throw.
Ja.
Okay.
Null!
Ja.
Schön sicher im Haushalt.
Genau.
So there you see the stats for the third player. Manuel Walter from Germany is 80% and Thomas Muirhead at 75.
Oh, makes a nice hit and roll.
Great hit and roll there.
This is going to force Kyle Smith to play the freeze. Two great shots by the third player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing how it changes an end around. Scotland really had the advantage there after a great freeze from Kyle. And all of a sudden, Germany have got the advantage with the hammer.
I think this is nice.
Ein bisschen kurz lassen.
Wait's close.
Wait's
Go
nice.
here.
Kyle
Wait's
just
nice.
want to freeze on top of
Wait's
this.
nice. T-line. Wait's touch. Wait's nice. Whoa,
Coming down to mean that.
Well on line. Wait's good. Line's good.
The line looks pretty nice.
Small ball.
All down to the weight.
Small ball.
Keep
Wait's
it in
really
the
nice.
open.
Just line.
Yep, hold on.
Just line.
Whoa. Nice. Good.
Lovely
Well
shot.
played.
That's good. Really good weight. Nice throw.
Wer ist Shot? Ja? Wer ist Shot?
Be nice.
So you see the skips percentages there. 66 for Germany and 68 for Scotland, so pretty close in the stats for the skips.
Der Roll.
Yeah, you would expect to see them a little bit higher, the top end of the 70s at least.
So Germany here now, they've got last stone, they're trying to work out how they can score a 2 at this end. He's got to be careful here where he finishes with a stone and doesn't leave Scotland a double.
Way inside with this one, Rona.
Fist.
Wow. Just soft with the handle.
Yes. He's looking a bit shocked. You see it again, the sweepers worked it hard the whole way. Just missed.
I'll be struggling to get it off the button, really, are you?
What are you thinking?
Aye, well, here the hack, but it's kind of over curled, really, hasn't it, to make that?
Either that, we just throw like a heavy draw and tap, fly 3.
Tap.
Probably need to throw like that.
Other shot I was thinking was peel off our own, roll dead into the side and kick that off.
Yeah.
Probably hitting the back it really, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's pushing that way, probably.
Yeah, but if you get enough contact, then you can stick that.
Like, what way? Just.
Scotland have called the timeout. But good
I
shot.
mean, even if you just bump that out of the
Just
button,
made his way down.
You want me to go just quickly and see?
because even if you just tap that off the button, they're not going to be able to play any double.
Throw like dead hack, maybe. Just enough for this to be shot, and then he's really got a lot to think about it.
Yeah, watch out.
Watch out, Waddle. Touch that way, and that's what you've got. Yeah.
It's like back 8, back 12.
See, I think you're always struggling to get it off the ball or out the butt, out the fourth. That peel off your own, because there's no huge risk with it. Yeah,
I think he could have it on either turn.
So if we play...
The other shot's like hack, run. Hack, wait, run.
Because, I mean...
I did think
this
about
isn't
if you
it,
could
that,
nose
that's
it
a pretty good shot, really, is it not?
I'm wondering if we threw like hack, wait, run.
You could even throw a barrier if you wanted.
I don't mind it, because even still, even if we...
Well, this, we're there and we're rolling into that.
Probably 6 will lie too.
Because, I mean, you can throw enough weight to get that out and fall through, or that out and stick it.
Yeah. That's the easiest way to kill it, so let's play that.
I like that.
Peel.
Intern.
Definitely intern.
It's pretty much like 3/4, eh?
You're showing intern, eh?
Aye, it has to be, I think, to get
Now, Rona, a couple of options they could go for here. One option would be throw a guard and just say to Jeremy, you've scored your one. The other is, looks like they're playing the double off his own yellow.
Yeah, Kyle was tempted just to play a hack weight tap back on his own, but he can really not see much of it from the hack, so he weighed up this being the best option.
Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah! Quite big weight to spin back and push the red.
Oh, well. He sits short, but have Germany got the chance to play a hack weight themselves to remove that shot?
Ja.
30. Ja. 30 mit 30, nicht mehr.
And we have seen that you can sweep these backs. Should it begin to curl, you can dig in and drag them back towards the barrier. It's a real key moment here in the 8th end of this game. I think the safer call might have been just to play the guard.
Yeah, having fought back to get the score back to 4-all, you know, force the one there wouldn't have been a bad result for Scotland. He's certainly given Germany the opportunity here.
He's very close. Well, they do score 2 though. Nice shot from the skip. It's now Germany leading 6-4 after 8 ends.
haben schneller an, als ich mir vorgestellt habe.
Ja.
Wenn er nicht für alle trifft, dann
Hat er dann bremst
den fällt er weg.
Vor allem den ganz hinten hat er ja noch rausgeschoben. Das war ja der.
Er hat einen guten Flug gemacht, ne?
Then we could have played that.
Ja.
On the first one.
Aye, if the line was a wee bit higher, you know.
What was thinking?
Score two. Yeah. Probably 2 corners again.
Okay.
Get a really good end here.
Never before in the history of the World Men's Curling Championship has the stage been so spectacular and the backdrop so electric. A never-before opportunity to watch the best of the best on ice and soak up everything else you love about Las Vegas, including the first ever 9-day pool party. Reserve your place in history now at LasVegasCurling.rocks. Las Vegas 2018. Your curling oasis awaits.
Er hat nur die Hand zurückgezogen, glaube ich.
Linie ist wunderbar.
Ja, ist gut.
Into the 9th end of this matchup between Germany and Scotland. Germany playing the red stones, Scotland the yellow. Scotland trailing by 2.
Dead hard. Line's good.
Quite a lot of room.
Weight's nice.
Line's good, line's good.
So Scotland have got last stone advantage again here, so they need to try and generate a 2
Keep coming.
or more.
Good carry.
Good coming.
Auf feet. Drin ist er.
This one just coming down quite tight to the house. Just going to sweep this one right in.
Alle beide manuell.
Also ich soll beide Arme benutzen, oder?
Yep, that's a good shot.
So while this end takes shape, we'll take a look at Russia versus Sweden. Sweden 7-5 up. And Alexei Timofev, the chance to level the score. A shot for 2. Just a straightforward nose hit. And that one's on the nose. Score of 2. And the game is tied at 7.
Good sweep, boys.
Good. That works.
Daniel Herberg once again with the spinny handle peel. Well, there's your chance, Scotland.
Naja. Falsche Seite.
He's moved it from one side of the rink to the other, so it still leaves Scotland that corner cover. So an opportunity now to move the Reds in the centre and roll in behind.
Weight's a little down.
Whoa.
No, we're good.
Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Weight's good.
Gotta go. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Good. Okay.
That worked.
Possibly jumped on that one a little early.
Yeah, I think they thought the weight was down a wee bit, so maybe better hold it, but it did stay fairly straight down the line.
Daniel Hilberg been asked to peel his own red out. Watch this red spin through the house. Will it pick the yellow? It doesn't.
No, but removes both guards, so Scotland will now decide. They're in a good position in the house. Their yellows just sitting on top of the red, so not easy for Germany to move.
Whatever way you go, he can slash it.
What about back here?
I'm even wondering there.
Okay.
He brings it across the top of the red. And
He
jams
can't
on
do
it.
that then. He can't make the double if we go back here, does he?
No. He's going to
I like
nose
going back
ball
there.
it like two later in the end.
I don't mind going away over there.
Either or, whatever you like.
Let's go to the corner, but let's leave it a little high. Just longer
Okay.
than halfway.
Do you agree with this score, Runa?
Yeah, I think it's still early enough in the end. It's still second player Stones. You know, you come into the house now, there's
Up here is good,
you're
boy.
giving more chance of that double takeout for Germany. So
Wait's good. Cammy.
put the guard up and let them try and peel it just now.
Fine. Wait's fine. Yep, you can go.
We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. No, no, it's
Yep,
good there.
yep.
So if he runs it, you know he's leaving the corner potentially. It's good.
So that's good there. That's where the skip asked for it.
Yep. Forward, thumb up. Good.
Walter removes the guard.
Same spot, it's good.
Start. 30, 35 next time.
Wait's close. Halfway on his own.
Huh?
Halfway to tight. Yeah, we're maybe tight at your feet.
Don't touch it then.
Almost, well,
Gruyère.
yeah.
Huh?
Just
that
past
side.
it. Just past it.
Just let it stop.
No, we're just right on it.
Okay. Still good there.
Good.
Yep, it's another good guard from Thomas.
Yep. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Shoot up.
Come on, Ed.
Yeah, makes them go away.
Play that one now.
Think so.
Back eight, even back ring's good.
Maybe draw shot.
Yeah.
So electing to come around. Stones in the house now.
Yeah, they want to have that second counter in
Keep
play.
out there, Cammy. Hard line. Hard line.
Hard, Cammy. Top four. Hard. Wait's good.
Hard.
Hard. Come on. Back four.
Hard.
Come on. Go. Top four.
Sweeping this one hard.
Gotta go.
One up. Hard. Hard. Go.
Well,
Wow.
that one moved a lot, but well, that game still goes on. The Netherlands, they've picked up a win against Austria. So the Netherlands 8-3 winners.
Thanks for the game. Good luck.
Over on Cheap
Lekker, hoor.
C.
Lekker, boys.
Yep.
So Germany trying to remove both these Scottish counters
Hard.
Schön.
and does it nicely.
See it once more. Makes them both go away.
What would you rather?
I hate to get 4.
Well, nose it and we take 3 at the last to win.
Yeah, don't mind that, eh?
I don't mind blanking this.
Yeah, what does he do then? He either follows you or he guards. He's probably going to follow you, eh? You'll have a hack later.
Just nose it then.
Okay, so here we see Thomas Olsrud and his Norwegian side taking on Slovakia. Slovakia trailing 5-2, but it's Thomas Olsrud with what it looks like a tap back or a draw for a single point. It's a tap for 2, catches the edge. Is this one going to hang around? It isn't, so it'll be only a single point. So that game now 6-2 in Norway's favour.
Good nose. Take weniger, Daniel. Take weniger. Sauber. 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 Sauber.
Is this one going to hang around in the house?
Sit.
Oh, is it?
Kommt er wieder?
Nearly spun back in. So Scotland will just blank this end and go into the 10th end looking for their 2 with the hammer or more.
Yeah, Kyle Smith's just throwing this one away. Doesn't want to lose that last stone advantage. So no score in the 8th. The 9th, sorry. So it's still Germany 6, Scotland 4.
See what they're saying. Und haben wir erst ein Spiel? Ja.
Du kannst, wann immer du willst.
So, 10th end of Germany versus Scotland. Germany leading 6-4. A very entertaining game. Scotland needing to score at least 2 in this 10th.
Good odds. I think that's there. Halfway. I think that's there.
Persevering to throw the corner guard on the right-hand side of the sheet as we look at the overhead. We have found this has been quite straight, haven't we, Rona?
Yeah, certainly they used this side a few ends ago and it didn't finish too well coming round behind it. So hopefully now they'll get a better line. They just need that one guard to be able to give them the opportunity to build a two.
Ist da.
So, two great shots there from the German lead. As the alternate players come off the bench for today's game, Sebastian Schweizer. Skip will be happy with his performance. So Scotland just wanting to get this second corner in a good position because they know Germany are going to just start peeling guards.
Line's good. Well split.
Great placement there from Cammy Smith. Two good corner guards. So removed the guard from play, but has left a second guard for Scotland that can be used later on in the end.
Yeah, certainly. But as we take a look at what else has been going on in the arena, Switzerland winners 8-2 over Italy.
Yeah, even a little more.
Netherlands 8-3 winners over Austria. Norway 6-2 up on Slovakia on sheet D, and Russia and Sweden all tied at 7 in the ninth end.
Throw, yeah, back 8.
Oh, five's really good there. Wait, it's nice.
So Scotland just looking to try and create something here in the house. Ask Kyle Waddle to play a kind of back 8 weight just to tap back, to leave backing and leave theirs on top.
Hard. Okay.
Good weight.
Well, he's changed the angles. Would have liked that one right on top of the red in play.
Yeah, the weight was good. It just didn't seem to curl as much at the end as they thought. Germany happy to hit and run with that. They don't want stones in play.
Back 4's away.
Nice. Have options here. They can tap back a wee bit or just freeze on top.
Back button. Line's still high. Weight's nice. Just lines. Back 4. Back 8.
Whoa.
This line looks okay. Just a little heavy.
Touch it. Okay.
Really good weight.
Yep, it was a really good weight. Just to getting that line right again. The centre line's been really problematic today for getting the line right. Oh, he didn't like that after he threw it.
Wow.
Oh, that'll be why. Red lights mean stone hog line violation. There.
Is that the chance that Scotland needed? Did they freeze the pocket? Did they play the double now? Here you see it. And it wasn't clearly released before the hog line. He knew straight away.
He did.
I don't mind that and push the other red behind that. You make a call.
Still flashing red.
Yeah.
So So Scotland, this is an opportunity now for them.
I like hack, wait, dead hack.
Okay.
Again, they could freeze just on top of that red or tap back, but what's important here is where their shooter goes.
It's nice.
They don't want to roll off it and leave a double.
No.
All you got. All you got.
Trying to get this one to pull over the centre line.
Whoa, hold up. Oh, no.
Hard. Go. It's okay, Tom. It's not bad.
See that extra little bit of weight just hung straight. I don't think it was badly played. It's just the sensitivity of the ice down that centre line.
You just slid a lot, and then
No, they're thinking they just maybe popped it a little bit on the high side. He gets that one away before the hog line this time.
Yep. Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, nice double.
Lovely double. He had to make up for his last stone error. The good thing for Scotland is they've got cover. The stones in the house are back tee, so they can try and make something here. You see this very thin double. Great result.
Weight's a little down, I'd say.
Oh, weight's nice.
Weight's good.
So Scotland just ignoring the stone in the house at the moment, drawing behind these corner guards.
Yep.
Just line.
Back 8.
Hard.
Back 12.
Hard to get the ball.
Back 12.
Hard.
Whoa. Almost need a rub.
Now this one needs to take a seat.
Go.
Could be second, close for second shot, but you can see there how it's over curled and come out the other side. So Germany will be able to see that.
Er ist ganz offen. Aber wir liegen, glaube ich, nicht besser, sonst würde es nicht wegspielen.
Still a good chance of making two.
Du willst raus, oder? Ja. Dann ist gut.
Ja, dass wir nachher nochmal vielleicht...
Ja, genau.
Bisschen langsamer!
Yeah, Alex Bowman looking very calm. And this one looks as if he's played it really well. Doesn't want to sit on the nose though. Well, that's what he's done.
So Scotland have still got the opportunity here. They've got the cover there. One good shot in behind that cover is all they need to generate two.
Weight's good. Just line.
Fell a little heavy.
Back line.
Then.
Back 4, sorry.
I was saying back 4.
No.
Stay close.
No. Never.
Completely different line.
Never.
And this one really does need to take a seat. Well,
97. Huh? 97.
I think he's sitting third shot.
Gleich nochmal. Ja.
Kyle looked a bit puzzled that that ran on as far.
Yeah, so Alexander Bowman with a chance to close this game out. Just needs to make that yellow go away. Anywhere on the high side. As he made contact with that red.
Not touching it.
And there he has. Yep. So that's game over. And Scotland don't get the opportunity to play their last stone. So Germany pick up the win against top of the table, Scotland, 6-4.
Gut, 2-2. Gut.
Schön.
Irgendeiner hat seinen Kissen verloren.
Achso, das war ich. Ja, weil ich einen Stein zurück habe wahrscheinlich.
Super. Willst du nach Hause?
Alexander Bowman,
Thanks for the game.
very happy,
Yeah, good luck
but
Good game. Good luck.
Slovakia
Good luck to qualify for the Olympics.
yet to get off the mark. Norway picking up the win, 7-2.
Good game, huh? And good luck. Yeah. Right on.
So we're going to take a look at the entertaining game between Sweden and Russia into the 10th end. Russia with last stone advantage. Russia did score a 4 in the first end, but Nicholas Edin managed to claw his way back.
Vanlig clearing, eller?
Oscar Eriksson for Sweden. Doing the clearing, trying to catch a piece of this red in behind the guard. Great shot. Russia just going to persevere, try and draw in behind this yellow corner guard. So will Sweden follow it? Just at backline weight.
Ser det rimligt ut att ta med hack, eller? Jag gillar rundningen.
You see the scoreboard. Russia's picking up 4 in the first end, but giving up 2 in the second and third. Leveled the scores.
Tufft ut. Känns som att dra och göra det svårt för dem. Har det fått fart det här då? Har vi 80 fortfarande? Det har inte gått någon lättare in-out eller sådär, eller? Ganska mjuk så att kan hålla igång lite då. Ja, känns bra, känns bra. Kan hålla igång då. Ja! Bra linje! Håll igång! Ralle, ja!
Sweden looking for this one in behind.
Gå nu!
Need to be setting second shot, which they've done. But looking at that, there may be a double there. Just needed to be about a foot further forward. There was no real shot for Alexei Timofev.
Дай чуть-чуть побольше.
So you see stats for Alexei Timofev, 69 on his draws, A little bit lower than you would expect to see from a skip. Must be very close to this one. Oh, shaves past, but catches the back. Red as well. Way too tight with that one. Chance for Sweden to play the hit. Got very, very tight to this guard. Needed to be passing it with a good 2 or 3 inches. Nicholas Adin. We look to hit and check to the right hand side. Force Alexei Timovev to draw. Oh, great shot by the skip. So will Timovev draw, or will he play the takeout? Looking at this, he's going to play the controlled takeout on that yellow. A lot of pressure on this. Final stone of the 10th end. Fischer looking to level the scores at 8 and take this into an extra end. That one hits and stays. And it's a single point. So the game is tied at 8 after the 10 end. So extra end for this matchup between Russia and Sweden.
Never before in the history of the World Men's Curling Championship has the stage been so spectacular and the backdrop so electric. A never-before opportunity to watch the best on ice and soak up everything else you love about Las Vegas, including the first ever 9-day pool party. Reserve your place in history now at LasVegasCurling.rocks. Las Vegas 2018. Your curling oasis awaits.
So, Evgeny Klimov of Russia gets this extra end underway. Russia playing the red stones, Sweden yellow.
Jag gillar precis hackfart nu.
This is Christopher Sundgren, the lead for Sweden. Attempting the tick shot, trying to push this stone off the centre line. Oh, does make the contact with it, but just not enough to move it away.
These tick shots are practiced time and time again by Leeds.
So Russia do have 2 guards in play. Don't have the greatest setup though.
Yeah, it's a time when you do get the chance to get your 2 guards up that you have decent separation. That's not an easy double takeout for Sweden. But Sweden going for the tick again. Can't remove the opposition stone from play, but they can move it about.
Is this red going to stay in play? I think it is. That's a great shot.
Lovely shot. He breathes a sigh of relief. That's over.
After Razabov, second player. I think he'll just be asked to throw a tight guard on this.
Yep, they want as much cover as possible building up, so they want their stones short.
23-year-old just going to look to peel that guard. That's exactly what he's done. Yeah, it's very difficult for Russia to put anything out front that Sweden couldn't really make a play on.
Yeah, really their only option would be to draw right round the guard and leave a second guard so the 2 are in a line. Because he was looking at coming into the house at this point, but it's quite early in the end yet. And it wouldn't be on the centre line at that stage, so. There's a bit of a wider line coming in, and he's going to come right in.
Well, it's not going to have much cover.
And it goes back to that tick shot by the lead player. That's such a crucial shot to open up the head when you have last stone at an extra end. So just peel that out quite comfortably.
Yeah, Sweden and Nicholas Dean so good at these final ends. Very hard to play against, especially if you don't have last stone. Sergei Glukov, who usually plays alternate. Drafted in for this game.
It's not a bad position there. Forces Sweden to try and lift a double on the guards.
Oscar Eriksson, 94% on draws and 97 on his hits.
So now that gives Russia the opportunity. That guard's now closer to the house, so it's better to bury around.
linje. 4. Оу. Поменяться. Цып. Валить. Давай, ниже можно.
Well,
Давай.
haven't managed to get this one fully buried. Maybe tucks the inside in behind the guard, but you should be able to see most of this.
Gäller det 10-0? Ja.
Oscar Eriksson playing a more controlled weight at this one.
Japp. Hårt! Hårt! Jo, kör! Rent. Snyggt.
Yeah, nicely played.
Mycket bra. Fan, man dog i träffen. Jag trodde den skulle...
Yeah, the positioning of that stone's great there, Kenny, because you know, for Russia to come round this guard and be completely buried, they may not lie shot. So it's a really good position stone there from Sweden.
Timofev really does need to make a good shot with this one. Just to get right in behind, fully 4 foot.
Working this one hard.
Well, doesn't manage it.
Timeouten nu.
So Sweden just going to call their timeout.
Frysen, ja. Skicka den här problemet då att man kan ligga center. Ja. Jag gillar nästan den i så fall. Så kan man få lite... Den jag inte får gå i centern och bli kvar liksom, men gå i den övre där. Ja. Nej. Kanske lägga den mitt framför egen också, alltså. Eller ja, så länge den ligger... Ja. Han ska göra den då också. Man skulle kunna liksom marginal täcka lite där. Det är äckligt om man... Svårt att få dit den dock, men... Vad gillar ni? Tänker ni? Ja. Ja, det känns som den är betydligt enklare. Den här, man är så snabbt ut ur bot här och råkar bli lång, då blir det världens soffa liksom. Känns som man bara, alltså, längre än den här någonstans framför till allt. Hela det här området är ju bra liksom.
Tänker mer här, man kan sätta floppen, men då ska han ändå göra floppen.
Ja, och då får jag väl dra den här då. Yes. Ja, jag gillar den.
13-6 hade de på deras, va?
Så tror jag.
Den som jag slog bort, eller hur?
Jag tar lite mer förresten. Ta en bäst där, ja. Det är bra.
So they've made their decision. They're electing to come around this. I really did think they would have played a draw to the 8 foot, just about to where
Bajta fyran.
Oscar Eriksson's broom is sitting right now. They only need to be half in the 8 foot. And what does Alexei Timofev do?
Yeah, because I think the only shot that could kill Sweden at the moment is the freeze on that yellow one.
That's okay.
So if they come round...
Kör den här kort. Kör. Hårt, Alec.
All three of them in, pounding this one.
Oscar.
Trying to
Come here,
guard
foot
it.
and go, foot and go, foot and go, foot and go, foot and go.
Well, he's got most of it, so he can drive it up if he needs to.
Yeah, Russia don't need to move this. They're looking at maybe rolling in off, but I think the three's on it. Would then leave Sweden the opportunity to either freeze or raise their... They would have options.
Rätt säker på att dra den om man inte ligger 4 då tror jag. Ganska lugn. Sätter han floppen då blir det en liten val.
Control.
Да, даже нас чуть-чуть ролл тоже устраивает. Контрол не широкая еще?
Мне кажется, нет.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that Yellowstone out towards the middle W, to be honest.
Control.
But might be able to kill the game there.
Yeah, because if Russia do hit and roll here perfectly behind that top yellow, it is a harder shot for Nicholas to go for the straight raise than an open hit. But it's close enough that it's very usable for him.
Sweep! 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 Oh!
Must be very close to this. Very animated. Have they held it? Oh, that's a great shot.
Fantastic result.
So Nicholas Edin needs to hit and stay now because of that red top right in the 8 foot. So I think they'll go and review what they've called in this end and maybe question whether that was the right call. And you see Oscar Eriksson there just acknowledging to Alexei Timofeev a good shot.
But Nicholas Edin loves playing these shots, so he'll be quite happy.
It's big weight though.
Rent! 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 Yeah.
Oh well.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just gets down, plays the shot, and picks a 2 up from nothing really. Great shot by the skip. That's what he gets paid for.
Thanks, good luck.
They are 10-8 winners after being 4 down.
Nice. Bra. Nice. Härligt. Bra koll hela matchen. Nej. Jävlar vad snett jag kom in i matchen. Det är i och för sig ganska svåra.
Germany versus Scotland. 5th end, Scotland skip Kyle Smith needs a piece of the 8 foot to score 3 and take the lead in the game.
Go! Tony, go! Come on, Kyle! Hard! Come on, go, 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 go! Hard!
Sweepers were on this one all the way. Couldn't get it into the 8 foot. It was only a score of 2. Missed opportunity for the young Scottish skip. As we headed into the 7th, Germany sitting 2. Skip once more, needing a good shot. Hits the double. Stays in play. They were all square at 4. 8th end. This is Alexander Bowman playing the control weight pick. 4-2. Pushes the yellow through. Couldn't hold a 3rd red. So it was a score of 2 and a 6-4 lead. 10th and final end. And it was the handshakes. Scotland not managing to keep that winning train going. So Germany winners 6-4. So Switzerland also winners 8-2 over Italy. The Netherlands picking up their first win 8-3 over Austria. Norway 7-2 winners over Slovakia. And as we've seen, Sweden 10-8 over Russia. So here are the standings. So Switzerland and Sweden top the table now. Norway, Scotland with 3 wins. Germany, Netherlands with 2. Italy and Russia with 1. And Austria and Slovakia yet to pick up a win.
Okay, Alexander, congratulations. Thank you. A great win today over Scotland, second win of the championships. You brought in your 5th player today. What was your reasoning for that?
Every game we switched the both players. We have 2 leads on the team, and so that's the reason. We are just a team, so it's okay.
And what was the difference today you felt out there against Scotland? What gave you that edge?
I think my outturn was the difference. I really struggled with my intern, but it was a great team performance. I'm really proud of my guys. They played so well, and it's so much easier for me to bring my shots when they are playing really good. So.
And the ice today seemed to run slightly differently. Were you both teams struggling?
The conditions were perfect. It was really good. It was fun to play. It was really good speed, and yeah, it was really good. So
and what are your expectations for the European Championship?
5 games left, so we will see what's going on. So yeah, we will see game by game, and we will see what's going on. Yeah.
Good, well thank you very much and good luck for the rest of the week.
So that was a very, very happy Alexander Brouwman picking up the win over Scotland. So that's it for draw 4 of the Men's European Curling Championships 2017 from St Gallen. So from Rona and myself, Kenny, thanks for listening.